Hey everyone, and welcome to Yoga with Rachel. Also, welcome to your Ocean Yoga Flow. For the very beginning of our practice, we will be exploring a breath technique called Ocean Breath, which is really calming and also energizing. We will then make use of that breath technique as we flow on our mats today. In terms of items, really you don't need anything. However, if you do have like a meditation cushion or even a blanket or a yoga block, that would be very useful to sit on at the very beginning of our practice, just to create some length through the spine as we practice our breathing. Also, I hope that you enjoy this gorgeous location that we are filming at today. We have the water in the background, the wind is blowing, the sun is out. It's a perfect day. Anyways, I hope that you enjoy this practice. Let's get started. Join me in a comfortable seat on your mat. You can place a folded blanket, pillow, or a meditation cushion under your seat to lift your hips. Place your hands on your thighs and loop your shoulders. You can also find some gentle and easy movement with your neck as we settle into our practice. I invite you to find stillness. Let's bring awareness to the breath. Breathe in through your nose, and then breathe out through your nose. Breathe in, breathe out. Observe the natural ebb and flow of your breath, and feel free to close your eyes. Continue following your breath. We are going to practice a breath technique called Ocean Breath or Ujjayi breath. This breath technique sounds like the soft sounds of the ocean. Ocean breath can build heat in the body, calm the nervous system, and it can encourage us to hold postures for a longer period of time. Ocean breath is an internal, audible breath, meaning that we can hear the breath. So if your eyes are closed, you can open them now so that way you can see what I am doing. To help us determine what muscles are engaged in ocean breath, bring your hand close to your mouth. Breathe in through your nose, and then make a ha sound as if you're fogging up a mirror or your glasses. You can continue practicing as I explain some more, or you can take a break and listen. As you make the sound, can you feel the muscles at the back of your throat turn on? If you do not feel these muscles turn on, keep your mouth open as you breathe in, sucking in air, and then fog up your mirror once again. Breathe out. So the sounds will be coming from the back of the throat on the inhalations and exhalations. Let's try this with lips sealed. Take a slow breath in, audible breath in through your nose, and then a slow, audible breath out through your nose, just like you are fogging up a mirror. You may notice that the air is being felt at the roof of your mouth as you do this. Slow, cool breath in through your nose. And then breathe out through your nose, ocean breath. Keep this ocean breath going. You can close your eyes to go inward. You may notice that it kind of sounds like a hissing sound at the back of your throat or the sounds of waves. One strategy that works for me is putting my tongue at the roof of my mouth as I explore ocean breath. You may also notice that the movement of air is mainly in the chest. So give this a try. Just practice and have some fun with it. All right. Breathe in through your nose as you normally would, and then breathe out through your nose. I invite you to make use of ocean breath as we explore today. You can always just allow your breath to flow at its natural rhythm. Let's connect breath to action. Release your fingertips to the earth. Breathe in to reach your hands to the sky. Fingertips touch. Look up. Breathe out to wiggle your fingers, releasing your hands back to the earth. 2 more rounds. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Release your right palm to the earth. Breathe in to sweep your left hand to the sky. Breathe out, reaching left hand to the right side. Breathe in to come back to center. Breathe out, releasing your left hand to the earth. Breathe in to reach your right hand high and to the sky. Breathe out, side body stretch. I now invite you to keep the side-to-side movement going, moving like water, connecting breath to movement. Wherever you are, make your way back to center. Breathe in to reach both hands to the sky. Breathe out to twist to the right. Left hand releases to your thigh and right hand kisses the earth. Find some gentle movement with your neck, such as some neck circles. Perhaps using the breath to help you travel a bit deeper into this twist. On your next breath in, come back to center, reaching your hands to the sky. Breathe out to find your spinal twist on the other side. Again, find some gentle movement here, perhaps checking in with your jaw. Notice if you are clenching your teeth. Can you use maybe the ocean breath to help soften and relax the jaw? All right, breathe in to come back to center, hands reach upwards. Breathe out to release your fingertips to your shoulders. Draw your elbows together, send your elbows to the sky, arch through your back body, elbows go back and then around. So we are drawing circles with the elbows. Elbows come together, up, back, and around. 1 more round. And now release your hands to your lap. Let's make our way to all fours. Once you are there, walk your knees under your hips. Sit back towards your heels. Reach your hands forward. Breathe in. Breathe out to melt your heart space to the earth. Forehead releases to or towards the earth. Breathe in to press into your palms and the tops of your feet. Look forward as you rise up, making your way to cow pose. Dropping your belly, opening on up through your chest, chin to the sky. Feel the sun shining down on your face. Breathe out to begin to round through your back body and make your way back to child's pose. Feel the stretch in your upper back body, in your glutes and the quads. Breathe in to come forward, finding your cow pose. Breathe out to round through your spine like in cat pose and sit back towards your heels, releasing forehead to or towards the earth. Let's flow. I invite you to move at your own pace. Close your eyes as you move forward and back. Follow your breath, and again, feel free to make use of your ocean breath. One more round. Beautiful. Make your way to all fours and take a moment to notice how you feel. Now bring your big toes together and walk your knees to the long edges of your mat or whatever width feels most comfortable. Rock your pelvis forward to create length in your low back. Place your right fingertips on your left wrist and begin to slowly trace your fingertips up your arm, across your chest, and then reach your right hand to the sky, finding an opening in your chest and a gentle spinal twist. Breathe in to reach and look up. Breathe out to slowly begin to lower your right hand down, drawing your hand behind your left arm. Stay lifted and press away from your yoga mat. Breathe in to send your hand to the sky, look up. Breathe out to draw your right hand to the left side and behind your left arm. One more round, breathe in. Breathe out. Release your right hand back to the earth. Gently place your left fingertips on your right wrist. Move your fingertips up your arm, across your chest, and then reach on up towards the sky, slow and steady. Breathe in. Breathe out to slowly send your left hand behind your right arm. Reaching towards the right side, your palm is facing up. Breathe in, hand to the sky, look up, spread through your fingers. Breathe out to reach your left hand behind your right arm. Breathe in, follow your hand to the sky, and breathe out. Breathe in to release your left hand to the earth. Walk your knees under your hips as you walk your hands off to the long edges of your mat. Breathe in. And then breathe out to lift your hips to the sky, finding your downward facing dog. Take a moment to pedal out your feet as you sway your hips from side to side. I invite you to make use of your ocean breath as you anchor through your right foot. On your breath in, send your left foot to the sky, point through your toes. On your exhale, draw your left knee in towards your chest, shifting forward. Breathe in, left foot to the sky, three-legged dog. Breathe out to draw your left knee to your left elbow. Breathe in, three-legged dog. Breathe out, left knee to right elbow, crossing over. Breathe in, reach the sole of your foot to the sky. Breathe out to draw your knee in towards your chest, and then step your left foot through. Press into your foundation, also known as your feet, as you place your hands on your hips. Connect to your center and slowly rise up. Right heel remains lifted from the earth. Sink into your front leg. Knee is in line with your ankle. Use your left thumb to peel the left hip crease back to encourage your hips to face forward. On your next breath in, reach your hands to the sky. Thumbs back, pinkies forward, taking up space between your palms. Because this is an ocean flow practice, you can imagine that you're holding a beach ball overhead. Breathe out to bend at your elbows, draw your thumbs back, opening on up through your chest, finding goalpost arms. Breathe in as you send your hands to the sky. Breathe out to bend at your elbows, heart center shines forward. Breathe in. Breathe out, bending at your elbows. Breathe in to reach your hands up and overhead. Breathe out to bring your hands together, drawing your hands to your heart. Breathe in. Breathe out to twist your upper body to the left, Connect your outer right elbow with your outer left thigh. Reach your chest towards your thumbs. You got this, friend. Breathe in. And then breathe out to unravel, coming back to center. Breathe in. And then breathe out to release your hands to your hips. Pivot on your right foot. Your whole foot now connects with the earth. Turn your toes in and your heel points out slightly. Feel free to widen your stance here. Breathe in. And then breathe out to open up to a warrior two. Left arm forward, right arm behind. Turn to look past your left fingertips. Again, I invite you to tap into that ocean breath as you draw some arm circles with your right arm. Move your right arm down, and then your right arm is now in line with your left arm, and then continue your circle, reaching your hand towards the sky, and then eventually back and behind. Continue these arm circles for a few more rounds. Wonderful. Make your way back to a warrior two with your right arm reaching back. Breathe in. Breathe out to pivot on your back foot so your right heel is lifted again, making your way back to a high lunge with your hands reaching towards the sky. Breathe in to create space. Breathe out to hinge forward at your hip, releasing both hands to the earth. Plant your palms and then step your left foot back. Plank pose. Breathe in to shift forward. Breathe out to bend at your elbows, releasing your belly to the earth. Untuck your toes. Move your hands so that way they're in line with your rib cage. Rock your pelvis forward, pressing into the tops of your feet. Breathe in to press into your foundation as you loop your shoulders, lifting your heart space and your gaze, finding a baby cobra. Breathe out to release. Breathe in, baby cobra. Breathe out, release. Breathe in, baby cobra. Breathe out, lower and release. Curl your toes under, palms press into the earth to help you make your way back to a high plank, hugging your belly button in towards your spine. Breathe in. Breathe out to send your hips to the sky, finding your downward facing dog. Once again, there is an invitation to pedal out those feet and rock your hips from side to side. I just want to remind you that you are doing awesome, so keep it up. Let's do the exact same flow, just on the other side now. Anchor through your left foot as you sweep your right foot to the sky. Again, make use of your ocean breath to help you dig in a little bit deeper. Breathe in. Breathe out to send your right knee in through center, shifting forward, kind of like if you are in a plank pose. Breathe in, three-legged dog. Breathe out to send your right knee to your right elbow. Breathe in, right foot to the sky, pointing through your toes. Breathe out to cross it over as you send your right knee to your left elbow. Squeeze and feel those abs light up. Breathe in to find your three-legged dog. And breathe out to hug your knee in towards center, and then step your right foot through. Feel your feet on the earth, feeling that lovely connection. Place your hands on your hips, connect to your center as you rise up. Your left heel remains lifted away from the ground. Begin to sink into your front leg. Use your right thumb to peel your right hip crease back to encourage the hips to face forward. On your next breath in, reach both hands to the sky, palms facing one another and taking up space. Again, I invite you to imagine that you're holding a beach ball. Perhaps you can imagine that you're about to throw the beach ball to a friend or a family member. And then on your breath out, bend at your elbows, drawing your thumbs back to help open on up through your chest. Ocean breath as you breathe in to send your hands to the sky. Breathe out to bend at your elbows. Breathe in, hands to the sky. Perhaps you look on up this time, maybe even smile. Breathe out to bend at your elbows. Breathe in to reach your hands to the sky. Breathe out to bring your hands together, and then draw your hands to your heart space. Breathe in. Breathe out to twist your upper body to the right, connecting your outer left elbow with your outer right thigh. Reach your chest towards your thumbs. Keep that ocean breath flowing to guide you a little bit deeper into this twist. I also find that ocean breath is really useful for helping me stay in postures a bit longer with more ease. Breathe in through your nose, and then breathe out to unravel, coming back to center. Breathe in, and then breathe out to place your hands on your hips. Pivot on your left foot, toes turn in slightly, and your heel points out. Again, feel free to adjust your stance so that way you feel stable in this posture. Breathe in. Breathe out to send your right arm forward and your left arm behind, finding your warrior two. Turn to look past your right fingertips. Now begin to draw some slow circles with your left arm. I invite you to make use of that ocean breath as you do this action, and maybe even pay attention to the movement that is happening in your left shoulder joint. One more circle. Find your warrior two once again. Breathe in. Breathe out to pivot on your back foot, left heel is lifted. Send your hands to the sky, finding your high lunge. Breathe in to take up space between your palms, and then breathe out to hinge forward at your hip, releasing both hands to the earth. Plant your palms. Step your right foot back to join your left foot, finding a plank pose. Breathe in as you shift forward, and then breathe out to bend at your elbows, lowering onto your belly. Uncurl your toes. Hands are now in line with your ribcage, hugging your elbows in towards the side body. Breathe in to press into your foundation as you lift and reach your chest forward, finding your baby cobra. Breathe out to release and lower. Breathe in, baby cobra. Breathe out, lower and release. One more round, breathe in. Breathe out. Curl your toes under. Press into all that is touching the earth as you make your way to a high plank. Breathe in. Breathe out to a downward facing dog. Breathe in. Breathe out to lower your knees to the earth. Swing your legs off to one side and then make your way to a seated position. Place the soles of your feet on the earth. Feet are about hip distance apart. Place your hands on your hamstrings and then begin to lean back with your heels resting on the mat. Breathe in. Breathe out to lift your heels away from the earth, lifting your shins so that way they're about parallel to the sky. Breathe in to reach your hands to the sky. Breathe out to relax your shoulders away from your ears. So because this is an ocean flow, I now invite you to imagine that you are dipping one toe at a time into some water, lowering one toe down to the ground at a time. If you would like to add a little twisting action in there, you can twist your upper body to the left while you drop your right toes down to the earth. Hands are still reaching towards the sky. And then come back to center, and then twist to the right as your left toes release to the earth, and then come back to center. Breathe in. Breathe out to twist. Breathe in to center. Breathe out to twist. Keep this action going for a few more rounds. One more round on each side. Lovely. Lower your feet back down to the ground, arms wrap around your shins, and bow your head. Find a gentle sway from side to side, taking a moment to reconnect with your breath. Eventually, we find stillness. Bring the soles of your feet together and allow your knees to fall open. If you would like a deeper stretch, feel free to walk your heels in towards your body. If not, take up space. It's all good. Interlace your fingers and place them around your toes. To encourage a deeper opening in your hips, move your knees up and down. When you feel ready, find stillness. Breathe in to lengthen through your spine, and then breathe out to round through your back body as you fold forward, crown of your head reaching towards the earth, knees ground down. You can play around with your ocean breath as we stretch it out here. Breathe in. Breathe out to slowly rise up. I now invite you to find a comfortable seat of your choosing. Find any last-minute movement that you believe would feel extra yummy. This could be a movement with your neck, your shoulders, perhaps a gentle spinal twist, and maybe even drawing some circles with your torso for a few rounds. Go inward, listen, explore, and discover. All right, find stillness. Breathe in as you send your hands to the sky. Look up. Breathe out as your hands come together, and then slowly lower your hands down to your heart space. Bow your head and close your eyes. Take a moment to notice how you feel. This could be physically, energetically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually. It is my hope that this Ocean Yoga Flow served you well. Feel free to make use of ocean breath not only in your yoga practice, but also in your daily life. I sometimes use this breath technique when I am feeling frustrated or overwhelmed with a situation. Its calming properties help me address the feelings that I am experiencing in a more productive way. Subscribe to Yoga with Rachel, give this class a thumbs up, and leave a comment so that way we can chat. I would love to hear from you. One more opportunity to practice your ocean breath. Let's breathe in together. And then breathe out. See you in the next class. Namaste.